twetwe wo ho no e wo se wo kai hu no se e bra wo boni nyina within 30 seconds it could be brought down to ashes. Bryan Acheampong na anu a wo ko se wo ko wia ye hotels na anu a mo fa kwa mo ka se mo be fa kwan bone so age hotels e free answer e dey na NDC ye bo ye kan say ye blow air ye kan say ye bo mframa keke e na age na akona hey na Bryan Acheampong no ho put o to America age hotels by demonstration ba kwa demonstration mpo a one man demonstration respect to Honorable Okujato Ablakwa ono di assembly and single-handedly he organized the demonstration am I nyina pie abro mu pie ade beche na Bryan Acheampong atworo krata se hotels no yi no say free na ono kron pabium na hotels mpo na we yi say free no na Ghana for tumia omode hye president Mahama Nsa osuro mpo wakasa na nsemo ya doso ena nsem no minimuara but NAPO is creating another program for us. Professor me also say sama no we won any a lot of things are working can what ya kwenka NAPO wanyantete pa yantete ni NAPO otumfo na titi no ai mesre otumfo ote kokoso NAPO wanyantete titie bi omode man bia no wansua hwe wow all the training on man wa himfie no wansua hwe no nim hwe nso they left him to his fate and that was how come NAPO sa pie ba ya ototo bombs so bombs in there they will continue to come obedi nkrofo atem wo NAPO such a character the wusi on the president Mahama si wa utipe no na wo gina ho se Mahama wo NAPO utipe ne president Mahama na wo gina ho ye de wo to education ministry hwe na wanya wo ho esukun fo be sre wo se NAPO yesel ye pe bebi e beje ye nan wo ka se sebe mo njo mo nan engu polythene bag mu kase we ye kasa ye ka diploma students be pa wa cho se yesre wo boy na enya ndwuma wo ka se diploma de wa obe no wa bon he doesn't know anything.
Maneva na se ma PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo
with that respect no be obisi an bia no e ama na nan so brem na enye nipa nyina na enya ye di kan ye enya wahene of communication and on the whole Ghana obi ni ho nti ono eno no Malik akwara
when mama jozo
na boko de
temu kakra
very good
ehwe nya me be se nya me de be 7th December 2024 and eguso hwe na ne esre na se obi biara o hwe bia no ye me se o man na ide nso yembo e ho ban yen hwe apomoden ninti na te de bia me tuni into Power FM and TV XYZ na ze me tese mo tonton dru a ya me nije because niema ni nyina na etoda e de boy ho ban yeni me se niema nkoyie but let's take care of ourselves enye easy and there so benye aduane pa edi mpo no ede onso kwan bi e be fa so bia no say kakra mpo a make sure you check your food security and the report aba food security as I decline it means say omo mu de aduane pa Ghana ha no omuso omo mu de aduane bone etimi fa yare ye ne sunso anso obone I mean ebeto so no ye do so inti kwan bia so no let's take care of our health obi ho a ohwe ne aduane mu yie onya yare ye the savings ka crank or the behwe no ho no ade chi ade asadi nyina or the hospital eba na say thought that I mean you waste a lot of resources again taking care of yourself and exercise yes remo obi anya exercise keep fit weekend so obenya time bia no maybe the politics ayeye amanyosem ne ne ekeka ho bia no before I begin every speech anywhere I make sure say me to obia for say yembo ye ho ban en hwe ya pomodin yie because I thought that woko hospital na woko hwe mo deda ho ene yare yenketenkete ande I mean abe see so and there's a monkeypox or say also ya pandemic another thing coming let's take care of ourselves
bra onyonko pesca di
faba tisania esi na no yi and you see you see na no a omunya rapid credit facility 1 billion omubobo sika no to a tune of 21 billion and then omo kompodo say bibi service no mo sa konya sika, especially 5 months to election. And the IMF sika say ba no podo as a sika na eba tot nti omo ankasa no financially the campaign is struggling. Nti say at this particular point mampenyin ne nkofo nyina na ebe di ekire for and the entire MPP apparatus. So what is a monkeypox no twemu hampo a obi be kwa kwaje no de abre. So let us take care of ourselves. Mesrem.
Yamura enkomo no asase no with Bryan Acheampong. Na nansen ebse odi ababe tudwa se yenhye epono. Yenhye epono. Na yehye pono a osi enkonkwo chepo like abato no. Ekwan bi on be fa so a womo ebe wiemu anase on be wini no on be fa so ye pa ye nkwohyepo wada roma epono ye benya asem anase de waka no kwa
Oyenba me we gare bottom ma mienu ana miensa ne dumpo a minti me hyepo da onso me hia petrol na kerosene 20 Ghana pe na mashe hotel ya kama nat last year on launch Lamborghini the boy bi twa Lamborghini ni video me hwade na sa na me kondo abra o kasa nsemi de be si ma adwe mu no se Lamborghini de se 5 cedi petrol you see ono Bryan Acheampong no onko wo muda and there your CCTV camera satellite are picking on color no color miensa ye ka say omunam Emirates Echo US enume ya me post mpo ye cameras as sporting on color wasasa on color nyina ye school na omo ko Ghana we yo mo free school no mo ko SOS we yo mo free school no mu amode omo ko abrochire school na atro krata de akoma na se na adenti na wuyi won color na free school we mo osenye bibia na omu tu kwan no color ni nyina ye ka say as it stands now I'm very certain say plane no and in Pakistan ho Echo US we yo mu nyina adenti ono ankasa no oye coward wabohu onimisa ne eba no ontimi ngina honje obi antworo on the date nto the first person to go on live to announce say we have handed over power on the 9th of December by Bryan Acheampong onko kuomuda he was born with a silver spoon
yes no soldier
abro ko US ko di soldier no ye pia no share kitchen a soldier for no share credentials madam fu bi o yese joni wo US oso mu ko training Bryan Acheampong ye yi bibi sesia na no ho popo cha ye se papa wuntimi mbotuo enti ko na ko ronkukuo mu e wo kitchen e no ko wura ho enti adwuma Bryan Acheampong ko US Army ko di yer na ronkukuo mu e no ono apalava sauce e ma soldier fo madam fu soldier ni bi o se Bryan Acheampong no apalava sauce ma wo na se wundi oba aduane da
wow
we so ni meduane no a enti he doesn't know what war is. Masa, yemubi, ye wo ye, menyini wa Tamale.
Yeah.
With my eyes, I saw Abudu and Dani war in Tamale.
Yeah.
Upia be phone lines. Na me Teganasko area be a freho kuku. Ye bob tuona, fire community no so. Because the entry to Tamale from Yendi was my area, kuku. Muhu. I remember vividly one afternoon. Na omo di curfew esi so e bre na nkrofo bre wu pie kra yesi police soldier ebo ade wu dwane and people were killing each other, people died. Enti me the last thing I want to hear anybody say is war. Bryan Acheampong onko ntokwada onim war. He doesn't know what elections have done to countries. Go to other African countries. Ye kunkuma mo te se nkoko. All because of election malpractices. All because say obi di nkunim and a party in power na ka say yemfa 2 million sha won sada. Meanwhile what is one? What na so many years. And at a point the citizenry realize say ye nyina ye to abama we nti aba ne say na nipa na di nkunim. So they decided to hit the streets. Esisi won mind bebree and it continues to happen. And then you have a coward to say Bryan Acheampong no gyina simpie so a yɛmfa tumi ne ma mo ndɛ yɛmfa ma mo ɛkyena. We are dealing with level-minded Ghanaian people. Ɛdeɛ na wokɔ gyina simpie no so a wonka nea wayɛ de ama ɔmo. Na ɔmo nhwɛ saa nea wayɛ de ama ɔmo no ekyi ɛnto abamba wo. Ɛdeɛ na wonya akonya a wonka nkyerɛ ɔmo sɛ yɛyɛ bɛdi nkunim no ABCD na yɛayɛ ama mo. Nti monhwɛ so na monto abamba yɛ. Ɔmo na wo ne ɔmo twetwe nkɔmɔ no ɔmo ni Lamborghini o. Ɔmo ni hotel o. Nti nkɔmɔ a wo twetwe wɔ hɔ no ɛwɔ sɛ wo kai hu no sɛ ebra wa boni nyina within 30 seconds it could be brought down to ashes. Bryan Acheampong na anu a wo say wo ko wia ye hotels na anu a mo fa kwa mo ka say mo be fa kwan bone so age hotels e free ense e dey na NDC ye bo ye kan say ye blow air ye kan say ye bo mframa keke e na age na akona hey na Bryan Acheampong no ho put o to America Ejai hotels by demonstration baako a yeye demonstration mpo eye one man demonstration respect to honorable Okujato Ablakwa ono di assemblage and single-handedly he organized the demonstration e ma hemfo nyina pie abro mu pie ade beche na Bryan Acheampong atworo krata se hotels no woyi no se frim na ono kron pabium na hotels mpo no woyi wo se frim no na Ghana fo tumi a omode hye president Mahama Nsa osuro mpo osusa. Na no megina simpie so I told him emphatically yeni brea yede kwa abato no we will crush anybody who stands our way. I will sit here and cross my hearts. Say this election will be won on policy whether they like it or not. Yes. This election will be won on goodwill of President Mahama whether they like it or not. And this election inshallah will be won by John Dramani Mahama and Professor Nana Jane. Because ye ni meduma yebo. E kwaya ye nante breno. Ye dim yankofo neka. Ade, mpanyimfo kukudam. E de na mo anye wo krom ha. Bryan Acheampong, wo ye agric minister. E de nti na wontimi mfa hyehyɛ pa. Embra agric ministry no. Ensre nkofo se enam hyehyɛ pa ni nti no. Mo nso ento ema MPP. E de nti na wontimi nyesa. Every day wo be ye minister. Ewo agric ministry chese hwe na wo famba ho se bon na wa bon se sebi wa dwimu na endo wotimi anya konya be ye minister cabinet minister in this country wontimi fa hyehyɛ ba kompombre oman mu ha and then body ye to no say a bag of rice importing of rice in this country you imported to a tune of 2.5 billion. Now we are Greek minister. Unfu jene ye kraba kuruma ha. We are Greek minister. Untos. Last 2 months na ye ni untos. Ni free no fe bank cry. Me jina kuma da se me ton tos. Bucket kiti. Ma minister me fa 3 million bra. 3 million. Pepe. Ya kana se. Moko anka esa ye don wo ha no. Ye krafi Niger. Udru Niger. E po ba ko mpo mu ni bi wo. E ye desert. E natie sand desert also Niger for enya COVID-19 fans omo fa nko wi omo num omo de kodo eyi moko and then ye kra moko free Niger 2.2 billion enya wo fere ye what your Greek minister nkoko yentimi nyan na no KFC for say omo pe local chicken ato because ni omo import no they want to depend on the local production because Ghana amo ekonya amo bio factory wa ha Ghana more businesses are thriving. And the KFC free Kentucky in USA buy who got Tamalia KFC here. So they want to appraise us. And almost say minister. Say, minister, what do we want to buy our poultry locally? Into a pure tongue kukobia on fambra, want me and fa kukoba kumpanko momo. They had to go back to import chicken. And yeah, ferry. Say a whole company that produces chicken in this country. And you are preaching war. And you are preaching war. You think war will solve the issue of KFC? No. You think war will solve the issue of unpaid contractors? NAPO for mutifio. Who can say war no more pay? And the bankers or money juma mo collapse banks in who can say war no more pay? I saw for any imams Adebia Alabaraka Allahu Akbar. Obo Mpaye Emma Krumahano. Who can say war no more pay? No. In your mind, you think the Ghanaian people need war? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We don't need war.
Thank you.
But the NDC and John Dramani Mahama, through policy and the goodwill of the Ghanaian people, inshallah. My case is so 3 times, inshallah, inshallah. John Mahama Bedin Kunimu about one more, whether they like it or not.
Thank you very much. Wakasa na nsamo yadoso ena nsamo minimwara, but NAPO is creating another program for us. Professor me also say sama no we won any a lot of things are working on. What you going
NAPO wanyantete pa. Yantete ni
NAPO. Otumfo na tete no.
I mesre otumfo. Ote kokoso. NAPO wanyantete. Tete bi omode man bia no wansua hwe.
Wow.
All the training on man were in fear no one's no nso. They were training a man who was not willing to learn. Journey hunter no ye de wono. Na me de makasi so say ye nya kwanya si ama ye ndi na tem ye mboa no. Ohia moye.
O sa.
No ohia moye.
E po hia moa.
Yeah. You see nipa ye di na tem no. Eye nipa onim ne oye. Ena obusu ye. But nipa ye di ade awo no onim ne oye eni no oye sa nti say nipa no ohia moye
enti NAPO no onim
ne oye eye suban a chese ewo no mu enya sa less than 30 minutes a otumfo edware wo edi wo pie baaye obegina ho esa ka se otumfo di ntro na kwan be na wo fa so ka sa 2021 wo ko otumfo palace otumfo ka se minister dum so no hwe na siesie
okay
na wo ba me ne wo ye ko dining table akodidi wo anim fwen na poko omorali no so onya mic ogina ho ka se dum so nsi wo Ghana ha da e wo na apan so why na odi intro na je so otumfo na atem ya dware no abro nante ko even the podium baby omoye campaign no akwa bi gina ho o se NAPO uhwe ni a odi ye no so firi hoko so eye subaya ye de wo no nti kwa bia ni ho a wudi na 10,000 kra enya de obesesa da nti ehia se ye boa no ye ntu no fo ye mfre no ntena senka nkire ne se dwane a hantan no emfa nkosi bepia enya sa one NAPO no asa dwane a hantan wabon na me de makasi so say he is highly incompetent. Highly incompetent. See, who NAPO rise from being a class prefect? That's why a class prefect.
How you be?
Aye.
Okay.
Yes, why assemblyman da.
NAPO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, why the MP. Abeye full minister. Why education minister? Abeye energy minister.
Yeah.
Now when your mic, who can kind former presidents even in the Fourth Republic?
Yeah.
Now we refie. But video no. Or say why biom no mabo na mabo. Why biom no mabo. Just say he cannot even at a point or a face value mention the names of former presidents.
Me pabucha mama.
He can't.
Mama you video.
To submit. Mama bo video no. Say
my baby. Dr. Rollins baby. Dr. Jonathan Kuku for baby. Dr. Bang.
Nurefi.
Dr. Okay.
Yeah. Another. So two asema meka ya no wo huni amekire ya ni refi asema meka no se wo huni amekire ya ni refi he cannot remember it when sebi adwe wo ni trimu no enya de obetima kankan niam into we be vice president now say ye the documents brand mpo no kan a ni we be fi within 2 minutes because sebi on your be a sebi over competences of being a vice president you cannot sit down and at face value mention Rollins, Kofo, Atanos, John Mahama, Nanado. Won't mean bossa. P2 akolampo obetimi abo. Na po jina ho after Dr. Na Rollins or a doctor.
Debbie.
Enti doctor no free. Rollins or a doctor. Doctor no free. Enti won't mean kase flight lieutenant. Onim, he doesn't know. Atanos or a doctor.
No.
Enti doctor no free.
Professor.
Onim chese zuku. No, you can't say, oh, Yozuku, Wabon, Onim. That's number 1. 2, I call on the people of Central Region. Ahemfo. Okay. Esremo. Musin Konya. And call NAPO to apologize within 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Anka NAPO kasa asem no wo brofo kasa mu a anka meka se nye ye kasa nti ye fan chano but oka wo trim
yeah
ne wo wuo no
ye wo wu no
say tete wuyi a and obi wu po a me a menye asantini no mentimi nka se wo wu me ka se waka baby
ampa
anana no mafre no enye sa na moka
pa sa
me nya asantini o but entete ya menya aye no we don't just say wo wu we don't say that say onye president anyo onye ohenimpo na oye as ordinary as me Malik Basintale mete ampo a mentimi ka se wo wu
waka baby
oh waka baby oh nananom afre no
ana we free
oh we free that is nice
yeah
it's beautiful
yeah
every language in this country ewonia obi efrimu a ye was special way of saying it
sure
so special way no it's not because say ye ntimi nka se wowu but ensem fata eni kwa se efri wonumba enti napo wansua we wa ahemfie ya nkyere na say obi wu a ye nka se wowu not less a person than a professor at Tamils. Now we near wo no. On kan hu ni maybe eba ono so beko. This man, this character is not qualified to be a vice president in this country. This character is not even qualified say obey minister or kroma onye qualified. Such people anka ye be interrogating year onye qualified to hold any position in this country. We onye qualified because he doesn't know the basics. Now no ye gari wuye ye ukojina ho deep Kwame Nkrumah atem mo Kwame Nkrumah no ube pacho you apologize na dana o pacho no me Malik Basintale me ka say papa yi on sasa e yade a ye de wo no I said it I told you people that obese pacho na wo de tie mo am colleague journalists bi e ka say na pono mu yi no every day they are going to be apologizing. Yes, no. Omunfa panye no omunpam. And yes, obi na no obeto bomb. Mom colleague journalist, a professor here. Or say any time he's about to talk, we'll be expecting the next bomb. Now video bi wo ho, and the crime the best send o. Oko afotiago ohene na palace. Oko disrespect ohene no. I'll get it for you. Enyam pie. Mo phone line mo fe obi a no wo ohino afotiago palace sa de no na tie nsema no kaka ho eka mo fe no na poye bio so these days the strategy of the MPP and yeah cameras apeke omo ko meeting and meeting mu no omo ka say na po no na dwe no na hantan no doso enti okọ beebi a emomo fa camera si no so. If you realize for more than 1 month now one ten no one ten ka woni menti a ye ko fa Chinese for bi buy Chinese for I'm telling you on record e de na tena dem ye se na poti akonya no mu se na ye kire no ya ho ye se ma wakoma Chinese for ye se omo se ma wakoma mbra from ma enti Chinese ni ba ko ti bi provoke no ne bu yese efu ana ba ko na ka se ma okoma mbra from yese duru bebi no bu fu ye ma Chinese for na ka se papa e de no suban ye nto mu ko ja no they left him to his fate. Wow. And that was how kama na posa apie ba ye ototo bombs. So bombs ne they will continue to come obedi nkrofo atem wo napo such a character they will see on the president Mahama si wa wuti pe no no na wo gina ho se Mahama wo napo wuti pe ne president Mahama na wo gina ho ye de wo to education ministry hwe na wanya wo ho esukun fo be sre wo se napo yesel ye pe bebi e beje na o ka se sebe mo njo mo na engu polythene bag mu kase we ye kasa ye ka diploma students be power cho se yesre wo boy na enya ndwuma o ka se diploma de wa obe no wa bon he doesn't know anything me papa or your diploma my father wasn't a damn student or your diploma because at the time no ntimi nya school fees enko tua tertiary into obey diploma no 2 years or your teacher ni no strategic tua na okoye na top up many diploma people do that many people have done that not because they were dumb it was because they want to mean 4 years degree into a diploma 2 years or your teacher now a tua no many of your viewers watching me did the same strategy and so na pose
almost 4 years
na pose wa we bibia no wa bon se bi se mutrimo no na sa ni pay to me minister wo na po as education minister o ko fa be man da obani obanda LGBT curriculum o ko fa breye se ye nkyere yesukuma o ko fa breye enya minority ni Ghana for ne bogu ye ka say wo bon samsem no mfa mba che say wo ye wudi ni pa enya sanka wo pia bai na me de obi ayi a kire me say NAPO said that will be the vice president who Kromano LGBT or the yes. After the withdrawal of the curriculum.
Sure.
After the withdrawal of the curriculum. What is some of the new curriculum about? They have still put the curriculum down. Up to now, textbooks and Bible because now they can print LGBT textbooks. I'm aware. I will give you the contractor's details. I'll give you pictures of the textbooks. Textbook, no. Who show any man? Yeah, the Oba, any Oba, and Omahagi will say, wow, they gum, Edanapo them. I'm telling you, Edanapo them. Textbook Nechi, Bema, ne Bema, Omofio it's there. And they say, title, no, comprehensive sexuality education. That is what they are bringing to come and teach us. Into what Toman upon there. LGBT will start tomorrow, and that is the kind of man who wants to be vice president. Who be energy minister, and she say, "Pa President Mahama de ba ya, ebe solve, ebe so ye energy sector ni muke nano. Who ba ye, who be guni ni na, ema dum so sa ba. Sure. Power batch, ese to fuel gumu keke mpono. Unye sikana na mu de akwa chop. Who ba ye to barrels of petrol yira ye, based in the wuntimi account ye. We are watching. Indeed, I know in my heart, say President NAPO order on that because when you say he is one of the first people he will be standing trial, and we have said it because such characters cannot live with well-meaning Ghanaians in this country. The youth of this country, no, this time you need break. Yeah, man, penyum phone is here. Yeah, man, penyum bonne phone is here because the good seniors, the good elders are behind us, and yeah, never kunto kwano aji Ghana a free or penyum bonne phone answer.
That's the Gumbe show and MALIK BASINTALE, Deputy Communications Officer Ma NDC Amanyo Kuno, where your hene our communication bakasa ejumadi mu a ye yi no ohene ye sine hene wana amano sa dibreno eti kasa de ote onim woye ho adwuma so ma me fast dan fama Safari Valley se waso mu a ye de dwumadi e de brew makata osese unye ska e a kire kakra na da wo be wo no de oyem na wo de beko sika no da wo be dan ato no wo be si asase atutu ye obotom de wo hu nyina yeyi etu adama unya kakra e ya fadidi na uwu a de wadie no e na wo de ko Safari Valley any place I make come from outside e yakọ na kokọ chere kakra wate na ho fe e wo Okra district Edukrom side ho e ho fe papa e ma ne broso iti e yakọ na kokọ jiwani na enoma nyina ba ye kama Safari Valley Eco Resort kokote wo ho adoa otwe emu a wo wiase nyina bi nam ho apart from wo ni jatane emu a omukum nipa e na bi ni ho de aka no ubenya ni nyina bi e wo ho because eye Eco Resort omu wo Okra district Edukrom unya duru Edukrom bisa say because Safari Valley akwara keto akora no e de obekọ from e was 0596 914394 0596 914394 Medmosis Clinic and Herbal Center or some infantu anim say or the Medmosis garlic capsules e de aba na onuma ubenya a touch of Ceylon cinnamon e wa duro no mu e bebuo ni paduan papa amenuoma etumi akoso efei wonum se duro no a eboa omoja medi afrisane yi eboa cholesterol level e mani reduce e detoxify ni paduan boost immune system e ma we are very strong itinumbie efei Medmosis Clinic and Herbal Center no prostate disorders, sexual weakness, male and female infertility, hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid, malaria, stroke, any STI, any problem be a wobiano. Fako Medmosis Clinic and Herbal Center. Na kokoje apomden. Adenta Beria, on the police station no, and the dim shenmu. Accra Central, 8 years of 4 days. Ghana Highway Authority yard in more ministries, a honor obe huno. A Jacojo on the school for the deaf in the dim henmu. Kumase or Ahenama. Kokobeng. Friend was 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 or hima sorry yenche Spanish and obebo hundewro Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules when I sit tata wadru no wodun so bebre bad cholesterol and menstrual disorders wadru enono Spanish ginkgo capsules was strategy free ginkgo biloba any soya oil onuma ebo adwene ene akoma no ho ban emamogya di afusane yi afei ekuta anti aging na ebo ni padua no ho ban wo frɛ 0266 11 4111 or just na WhatsApp into a record voice fafa so farmer doctor or no so ebe reply e was 0266 1141 11 41 11 0266 Mami for Solak Natural Clinic emfa entomaso Dr. Solomon and with the Solak Natural Clinic ano was say kidney any will liver fabra na won hwema na kidney ni liver no e kum nipa too much these days dialysis no enya ba bia nkwada akọ etimi srew kidney any will liver ko Solak Natural Clinic na yensrew on be your test no e check akrantia no akontem na ya check you amani pedua no aye kama Solak Natural Clinic e won kran ha kokomlemle obe Harvard Senior High School ne number is 0553 932631 0553 932631 X natural mineral water simply natural X natural mineral water simply natural insua yenom the birthday party engagement wedding bibia be bia no eno a oba XYZ broadcasting adwum ha bebre ewo ha sanso ena ukọ Melcom shops ni nyina mu a obenya bi frɛ no 0596 273546 0596 273546 afei yamra mawie ewo di okokɔfa ne po bae no Dr. Mamadou Bawumia oguso eba pro ye campaign but me pese ye fa this true Owura John Dramani Mahama eba pro ye campaign the messages enemu ene ye okọ ene okọ adekulu ene okọ jakpa ene ada nkuro ye kekaka wo framantem 3 days ene wakudi no ho Bawumia so ene nemu ono so ebo ne ntoade true yi ewom say o kasa de ma NDC but yenhwe Bawumia messages ordinam na yenhwe Owura John Dramani Mahama de wan ne yenyina so ne yemfa tumi
election aye komu candidate mienu omoda major political parties ne nim no
yeah
ba ko nandam eno oyi hyehyɛ a ɔwɔ de ma ɔman
yeah
etudwa no stress obi anhwɛ san hyehyɛ pa no no mfa nto aba ana ba ko so nanam eno odi asere asɛm oyi asere asɛm e magana fo enti nipa mienu yi hwan na Ghana fo behwɛ so e de ato aba ba ko nanam ni odi hyehyɛ pa nam no ɔtse nyame adom na obedi nkunima na ɔsɛ obɛyɛ mampanyi a 24-hour economy
yeah whatever
one job 3 people 3 shifts
yeah
dwuma ba ko na ye nyina ni me sɛ ɛkɔso ndɛ ye be fa nipa miɛnsa no mo ye dwuma at 3 different shifts
yeah
it is sɛ dwuma no ɛfa nipa 30 ndia nipa no betima fa nipa be 60
yeah
30 in addition because 30 no koda no 30 no be ye dwuma ifidie wo hoi enda
debi
building wo hoi enda nipa na eda nti edenti na se nipa no koda obi ntimi mba mbefa mfidie no enye dwuma that is a drink kesia ewo John Mahama trem 267 years of our economy obi obebi edwuma bia no obi edwuma within 8 hours
yeah
se baba ni bi edwuma nde a oye edwuma 8 hours
sure
se obi oton toast e bi edwuma nde a oye edwuma 8 hours sure car wash bi edwuma oye edwuma 8 hours edenti na 8 hours no enye choked nti kwan bia be faso bia that 8 hours will be choked and that is why every government at the edwuma nhyehyɛ ba enye edwuma the NAPO buy
yeah
and edwuma
yeah
because omo recruit omo under NAPO ni nyina no they were within 8 hours
8 hours yeah
why you for the models bebre aba omo recruit omo bia no is within 8 hours yeah the you start to say you finish by
yeah
so you start no omo ye for omo nyina no is within 8 hours edi entina sebi bibini yentimi ehun na se ni abroni ye anu manfo enye edwuma ye and economy no so e fa no ntoma pa fira ye no eye 3 shift system edi entina ye yentimi nsuan free no and na President Mahama ka say he will no longer live within 8 hours for 67 years he will break the norm and breaking that norm means break the 8. If President Mahama break the 8 no break the 8-hour system. Good. Break the 8-hour system no we will go beyond 8 hours and we will work 24 hours. Nti ebi mo aye adwuma 8 hours o mo wie no. New batch beba no ma be ye adwuma. The estimation of that total number of people ebe form adwuma no 2.5 million Ghanaian youth. And there was unemployment a 1.8 million. Na chere say obi abenya adwuma ma adwuma no buso. Ama say wa opese o ye adwuma 2 times mpo. Obenya biaye. And there chroma ha ye free bibi pa employment. Yeah, pa. When you pa employment no. Pa employment no oyen ba wo ye adwuma. Nso anka wa anye adwuma mpo anka ye. Okay, yeah. Because aketua yetua wo no. Ebe di 1 week na wo di ewie. Nso adwuma na age woko. Esa wo baby a wo. I am telling you that esa wo baby a wo je no. And they betua wo ka answer na wo be ko bank mpo no. Na ko sin awabo. Ajiti Canada. It is an advance. And nothing and there, Ube send you mobile money, Impona one friend, Ipana, Case, Minfa number. I have common, economy. Yes, because Obiaka. And there, with me, Shenny Papa, or ye Juma, or Bobo and tie, both tie any white shirt, or ye Juma bank, which way dear on the car. Ube send him Mumuno, because yeah, Medica. Because government worker no. That is because salary a year man in demonstration that sell nipa na ejuma me no obeye no wo be ko nipa na status na nipa no tontoniema and there ejuma fo be bro mo wo hwe no WhatsApp status a or den tade egu ho no ye delivery service into obi a abro take government institution o ye ejuma no wo so ni delivery rider kasa wo de niema na call wo tu sika no. That means that people want to work 2-3 jobs. So the government under President Mahama said, and by doing that, you have to work outside the 8-hour shift. So we go full 24 hours. Mabuno no benye edwuma ye Ghana so be fa no to ma pay fra. Ebi mo bisa se na demand ni ho. Yes. Say demand ni ho e wo Ghana ha. Okay. Demand be wo ho e wo Togo. And the Ghana for ye no mo do Simon. E dey nti na me ko Spain a me nya calipo no. Because we don't export calipo, sure. But we import Don Simon. A day until I mean block it and feel the demand of the country. Now you're being exported. Ghana, your shoes were. Yeah. Also, you me exported. Quality shoes in this country. President Mama be the commercial shoe factory. Sure. No more soldier for shoes in here. A day until I mean exporting sugar. You import sugar baha to a tune of 3 billion. Also, Commander Sugar Factory, now say me say omo beton krama di ama India for. Oh, yeah, Commander Sugar Factory, President Mama, ebe see ye. I mean, Emma factory ni ye sugar be answer ye free abemu no. And there we more beton factory no. E dey ntina ye ntimi ma factory ni ye dwuma 3 shift. Na Togo omo call US call crash sugar ba no. Yes, ye ntimi export sugar no from Togo for. You say no. Togo just here. You say this week and the farmers no edi nkomo. Absolutely. Farmers no say ya ton company no mo company no Brazil o ma ko Brazil akwa fa brown sugar and o mo di aba ho beda ni ayen white. Yeah. So what it won't be a demonstration. So, farmers matter say ohene no kra say some ton company na no train you be ba be edwuma company no mo. And the breaking news no ohene no so. Now we'll see how you work in the company. That is the company. But I have a message for you, Mama Council. There was this guy from GBC. Or send a message. Or something Council say. He was so good. It's not GBC from person about her. He was with GBC. GBC for me driving my car every baby I met. Ebe drew GBC. Yeah, kwa tana seat no so. And Ankraba say show no yenti binye. The topic for the show na ye Japadia document. And a GBC for Emma Mesa and Kofi. And a social media amranti or walk room kudos to the youth of this country. Almost GBC is our station. Now more GBC for. Mudi ewe Japadia document no. More GBC for. More GBC for no. A Japadia document no ka say na do ni nebusu afo. E de mu GBC as a Japadia ebe mo busu afo. Na ye mu bi e ba be ko amamwa. Musi show no monye. Omo churo krata apologize mame. Sure. Eka said do fix the show. Oheneba besinde mente hwe free musim. Na me de minim say bukata do mabo me. But mrepa bi ba. We will see where it will end. Oheneba I was speaking of President Mahama eco mining communities. Eco show mo boss nyame adom no be yema mpanya. Ye besi mining refinery. Sure. 67 years in this country. Gold aye no. Ye export ko siesie ansa na ediaba. yet me the cop no more your chains, no more sabe ton the amai. It didn't intimacy factory no. The demand for chains and jewelry is across the entire country.
Sure.
None there, me tear MP before I see demand in you. Are you telling me there are no demand for chains in this country? Into chain minor refineries, no, or want to mean 24 hours chroma and refine it into finished chain goods. Na yan tonton. Ebi ni akra, yen to me found Nigerian cotton chains. So where obi until 24-hour economy national, especially MP before, or you be until 1 + 1 = 2. Obi until 1 + 1 = 2 bia. On until 24-hour economy na say because when I agree say ni obechire ni bia no onsia President Mama cocoa communities also basic cocoa refineries when him say woko China the best chocolate in China a chocolate from Ghana and then what say yes say woko China na so munya hu Ghana flag on chocolate China ni bia pesoto because or say the best quality a from Ghana. Into a day na yentimi see cocoa refineries. I am refining your cocoa into finished goods. Cocoa butter. Ye kraba.
Ye krabi wo abita. Ye krabi fi Ivory Coast.
Into Ivory Coast or more ye cocoa butter or more de bread no. E dey na ye yentimi nye enfa nko Niger. E dey 67 years we haven't thought about this. President Mahama say it will be a thing of the past. Whenever me mabunu ya brand here so
sure
policy ba ko da makoma so pa free tertiary education for year 1 masa kai when they say to be privileged to be a tertiary student you must be able to pay the fees of year 1.
Wow.
So one to me and fees, admission fees and
for
school
year
fees for year 1 you cannot qualify to be a tertiary student.
Wow.
President Mahama said in 2025, Senyamin yen adom no be demand penia. Wo ko university biano. Nya wo hia ne wo potomanto. Nya wo hia ne wo potomanto. Nya wo hia ne wo ecolac. Nya wo hia ne wo briefcase. Wo de boa wo neto briefcase. Sasa wo niam gum, sasa wo chocolate gum, sasa wo margarine gum, sasa wo nido gum. Na fresh school no say I'm coming tomorrow. Untiaka pre ubeko school na kosia. That is what President Mahama says.
Free university for year 1.
University for year 1. And that is the beginning of the entire free tertiary education. Because constitution say yenye bibia progressively. Senior high school, John Mahama shasiye and NPP for beto aso.
Sure.
John Mahama say we'll start with year 1, but in the long term we will finally cover all. But first things first. That's how year 1 no NDC John Mahama wa bendodo. Wa ben na nyamenko so nhira no. Adwen won ne tirimu no ye de to ba omiati ani ti be pai.
Be pai to.
Ontimi ndwene enhu sa kwan a President Mahama ta de fa so. President Mahama say wa cost you no say every year 1 so sika omutua enya eye 250 million.
Aka be bisa. Obenya no
250 million ni. Sa ye sika na nado mo e de akọ presidency your friend office of government machinery onkwan ye 2 billion. President Mahama say 2 billion and wetin we na wodi won fie ho sa 2 billion woni no mo de ye na nado akwantu onkwan wodi 57 million na nado convoy odi nam no o se batteries no ye change ni 15 million baumia akwantu otu ni na o se on Samira including car ye de Samira makeup ogumo no omutu ya 40 million in petrol na nado otu kwa akọhwe sports Liverpool UEFA Champions League finals between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur or the $14,000 per hour or say be 5 million on kwa wo nti omo te chase kano emo mo ho President Mahama say mfaso nim mint tena say efie ho a mi di sika abram rantie na ebre abra sukuu fo ntimi nko sukuu nti sa 2 billion no mette 2 billion no so e de aba 400 million na yetimi save 1.6 billion. Sa 1.6 billion no me hia ni nyina na me de atua school fees no me fa 600 million na pe na me yi 250 free na me de atua fees. John Mahama will still have 1 billion left. Na sa 1 billion na be ka no also ondi wonanum ene de be boa companies no through tax incentives reduced electricity tariffs, and will recruit more security people. Now the 1 billion plus akano. Edi chuamoka. When you say clear. This is the nation border. And now we go to policy no mu TUC for. TUC papa le president Mahama sa o se be manie. O sire mu se jata. Wona ye de nyansa wo. Now we cannot wait. O se they are salivating to see him as president. Now me sorry na me dana me nyane a. I imagine a Ghana around 2 a.m. Uncle for Kitomo books. Yeah. I'm going to work, sir. I imagine a Ghana around 5 a.m. Oh, be a poor free Juma. Oh, Buffy, say my poor me, Buffy, or be so quiet Juma 8 hours. I imagine a Ghana brightened and lightened up in the night. No, be a year Juma. To say, send a year Juma day, no. We will be working that way in the night. And this country will develop, youth will have jobs. Crime rate will reduce because crime rate and it is because they didn't need Juma. So Juma no me so me fa kwambo so me be Juma. In order if we create jobs for the youth of this country, we will not even need security in it because obi abenye Juma ye. No obi anya Juma ya, why na be bo krono. Krofo bia ni ho a opese na dagre ne so be krono. Eye bibi nti ejuma no ni internet todo mo bokro no na epe adwuma mana na wan na be bokro no wokro ma. So the policies are elevating oyinba policy ba ko bi so a edam akoma so eye policy a ye friend money yo ye da wase money yo ne kire se wa wo pompam ntade wa wo ye hairdresser ni wa wo ye mechanic ni wo ye adwuma no sa na wo be di 40 years 50 years na wo ko pensioner aban betua wo kranka ko si da nyame be frɛ wo sebra money yo no
ai
wo ye adwuma wo ye mechanic
okay
wo ye hairdresser wo ye carpenter wo ye mason wo ye welder ne wo ye bia no wo ye adwuma no aban be ba wo nkyɛn and then wo ko informal sector omo frɛ bibi susu etoda wo se susu fo no be jiska no mo ye kotum president Mahama say aban be boa wo odi kakra ba no aban so be hia wo na edi ato ho de ama wo eda wo be ka say adwuma no ma ya ma bre mintimi ye meti ye me ya me na ye me ya meti ye me ya no enti adwuma no ma jai president Mahama be frɛ wo say bra beji wo sika no ho na wo be ka say money yo enti money yo ni hia ye pa
enti
obeye wadom na wonya sika another policy
me patro ye hwe me send ye
metie
say bia meti me ye mechanic
yo
ena me ye adwuma
yo
enti me de kakra beto
yo
eno say de ma ho de betumi
ya say wo de 20 cedi to ho a aban so be boa wo
enti me de ebia ye be didi nso susu no ana
absolutely
na 20 na me de to
very good
for that enti me ye adwuma no na edu ba bi na me so ebia me kotu engine bi na me sisi
ye me yes
me ntumi nyam ho
me nya biom
e ho na aban ne be hwe me
aban ne be hwe na ye de sika no aban de bi be ka wo ho enti se wo boa sika no nyina na e be 10,000 na aban boa be 10,000 more na wonya 20,000 na aban ahase etua oka every month eko dru da nya me be ton sa frɛ GPR to you for so ka ho they have a retirement package into when you informal sector for the first time in the history of this country you have a retirement benefit. To send your teacher for government workers called retirement.
Yeah.
Month be able to say Olumane ko bank. Ade Olumane ko yin sika. Wo so wa wan ko suku a won timi nkyira de and won timi nya hwe. And they wuti fia wo permanent ade no bibia no. Wo so wo ko retirement.
And they
wo so be ko bank.
And they 50
market.
And they 50.
Obi o hwe bia Toronto.
50 fia.
This is the policy.
Wo ka say
yes.
Pensioners be do sika tana.
Very good. We are informal sector.
Wow.
Another national apprenticeship program. President Mahama say, "Eya apprentice for bread. Oya ye adwuma bia no. Obi ko se okosua adwuma mpo a. Sika obetua mpo no. Eya obre. O graduate nso a. Sika obi be store no. Eya obre. President Mahama say ye dana koma so. Inti ye nuanu ma omusua adwuma, we fitter mechanic, welder, hairdresser. We are apprentice no. The national apprenticeship program beba national apprenticeship program no akwana te wo nchen wo edwuma no na aban boa no kakra obawie
so osu
edwuma no
aban boa no kakra
boa no ne wo madam no kakra say oh madam jiwe ne fa boa no madam jiwe ne fa boa no akwana be wie edwuma a obepo no ho no na wo madam na aban asa de sika bre na say je ne koto machine ne bie soto ne ye edwuma. That is the national apprenticeship program. Engineer school for nko na aban be pia sika de akọ informal sector no aban be ma musika na muso mo de akọ so na e de aso mu kena na muso motimi akọ bie muso to national apprenticeship program. Oneba Adrian Eda President Mahama Trimunti o yi female running mate no.
Okay.
Was that now President Mahama here a balance of reasoning and a balance of thoughts.
Wow.
Enya mema nkwa na sebi nyansa ewo itrim. Ama omo adwemu edopa. Women are brilliant. And that is why se fear e collapse mpo 90% of the times onkola na omudi maame na echi no e na omuta yeyi.
No correct.
Because women have attention. Me a bema and I make us answer. I know what we meant, how we behave. President Mahama si wo yi na anajen. Na anajen no ba ye no. O se ye ndwene ma ho. Na kwan be na be fo so de abo ma ye fe no National Women's Bank. Ye maame no mo ton ne ma odwom. And the professor na anajen meteno so amasore. Oko odwom ekoye campaign. Oko malamata makola kaneshia. Na obekọ so akondwom na sa because or your bad time or your bad which say onim na ekọ owotema odwene mabunu no International Women's Bank no wo ton ne ma odwuma wo hia bosia adia so odwuma mu kena no ubetimi anante akọ bank no na bank na ma wo sika nketen to a tune of 1 million Ghana cedis wo pay 1 million crown ubetimi anya 1 million sika bia wo hia 1 million de 1 million Ghana cedis 10 billion oh we dwuma so we hia 10 billion mpo no aban de bema wow government is willing to give you that loan say the interest no be kase small interest rates interest kakra na obetua sika na nti amount 10 billion na interest no betima 2000 cedis 3000 wow small chese interest a obetua mpo no wo utua sika no wie mpo anhwa wo di bi be ka ban ho hwe money yo
ene memene dafo ene omo ma wulo no ade te ya na omo ji
oh
one bed every Monday be obetua se bedu so
na chief justice mpo so obie court a de be gigi sika nti wo a wo de ka no from next month chief justice obie court she say mo amode de ka no mo be wo mo court ye de wo ye be show because what could Jessica want to na no me ho akwa bi ekukuru no ya sheka mo akwa ni sisi ye say na ko de ka
eni afo amanfo mu di mo ka se mesi o
the National Women's Bank will not be aggressive to omo jebosia wow ye huna nkrofo ye say company bi wo jebosia na wo da na jo eti be hwe na te egu wo zen so ye say na never to use those things will be a thing of the past but ye say eti be hwe wo zen so say those things will be things of the past what we all banner we here abosia no go to the National Women's Bank ni ye be see every district regions just walk in there for where edwuma wo ye no oh edwuma we na me hia sika 10,000 uma me 10,000 na metimi akokra ne ma yie na me dia ye edwuma no ama edwuma no peja Ghana economy no beje na yie ama ho beto mo give them 10,000 se fako na wo de kwa a wo ye edwuma no je na yie a wo de ye na waba na obetua sika no back. This is what the Ghanaian women have been yearning for 67 years. Now so man penyi bia ni ho a wotimi esa de edi am mu ni ntia man penyi bia ni ho a wo yi oba asrane me enti oba na mba de na obehu ade a eda ma akoma so uhu ohawa eda ma so age wo yi oba. And that is what Professor Nana Jane has brought on board. Intimate, I am proud of the ticket of John and Jane. I know that President Mahama, Professor Nana Jane, was surprised me at the mama. And that surprise is finally materializing. Now, again, me a youth. 1 million youths are going to be trained in the coders program.
Sir,
1 million youths are going to be trained in ICT and the coders program.
That's already President Mahama share free Baumia.
Baumia may see the National Digital Center.
So Baumia so
the National Digital Center. And President Mahama in IT Adrian and go see National Digital Center. President Mahama may see a cut a sword for the project. And the mobile crowd council on the before from NIA offices see President Mahama they see every IT system in this country, fiber optics President Mahama they see Adrian they take you and say Osisa ni me in area they be from Bambudu Nejuma road naming and all of the street naming it started under NDC yende what you feel crown out to or Bolt and Uber it's an achievement of the NDC
and the also the digitalization
Baumia kofa Jack where are you buy a posters omudi mu 2.5 million what's that a Jack where are you Jack nowhere Jack ankasa adwane and where are you no grandi ho into omonkasa no they are condemned him into John Mahama say we train 1 million youth in ICT. If you're a young boy and you want to learn IT under the coders program, we'll recruit you. Now actually, and then when about himself will come on here, the youth, 60% of the youth, online, they sit and they are working on IT. Now so he's working on his phone. Wow. Because every system will be integrated. In the Nippon he can read news in the studio. Abroad when he says CNN. Any BBC. 60% of the times, Nippon to the fear no kind news. They just connect you on Zoom. Zoom, yes, or to the fear. And when you answer baby Juma, or to the fear na be a Zoom, no. And starting Zoom because there's going to be an IT integrated system, and we're going to have youths that will learn IT coding, software development, and they'll be able to do a lot for the people of this country. Indeed, there are good policies under the NDC. And we yesterday obia otie ebiano on share pa President Mahama wo edema omaye na jai obia onenam oyi comedies oyi asre asem cheso oni policy bia woni trim onenam ho a osemo beji phone 11 cedi no betu 200 years onenam no onenam kanzo na bebe betu 200 sa phone ka abra wo wude kono nti mabro mo wo krom ha wo ka say iPhone na dan trimo ya drimo ye pay dwuma de aye minimum ba okoton no phone just because onisika o de bedi or turn phone the starting business online business or turn to see minimum ba mo de metua be 1 million years men na nyina be ba betua ka boko 11 cedi da be na betua oni policy bia ni trimu yes just nefe hwinim into one namoa oni policy obeka ohu mabunu na ni oka no oka na woni me say Baumia onye firm in solving issues mama cite example okay wale ni nuaba laraba enemies aid Kabiru e kontoko gidi omo bromo Baumia ntimi solve asem
and me communicate be so one dey when you know office as
me say omo bromo ontimi because both people no nua no ne e ni nyina omumbu no ntini obeka bi omuntie we a leader opese we lead Ghana onso wow e ni wo nua kontokwa wontimi solve omo dey akokot na no omo bromo ho e wo studio e wale woni me say Baumia koye campaign wo wale north east wontimi anko wale ontimi anko dabi oyiba wale friend of east for bisomo. He cannot campaign there because quite to boabono. No. Ontimi nsi no krom. He cannot. No so na mkrofo krom no yi stories and oyi toli. Ono no krom ontimi nsi ho because okowa beto to boabono because enim say ensem no oshietire. So he's a divisive president. He's not firm. He can't do anything. He can't lead this country. It is any pano. Yemfa nyehwe e wo krom ha. Baumia na ebisa no policy a na wagena ho na osre na no also open debate akwa bi ko debate ne wotechiman 2 minutes mfifreti e team trimu no ho handkerchief e de man cry e foye e mo musa koto hanky by because clearly he's bereft of ideas onimo hwe e wo mabunu e wo mamumu he doesn't understand policy and for 8 years of being a vice president one contributed a single policy to President Akufo-Addo me de ya man panyi de e to da me de no boni che no because man panyi ba no o ka say onu de onimo hwe nso the economy no e hye Baumia nsa Also, anybody who has failed Akufo-Addo today, Baumia. Baumia na man then anadu eni egu aseno. Baumia na man the MPP nya kono. Baumia na man the MPP for bre. Baumia na man the MPP communicators Continental TV so mpo no mo pododo. Omuntimi nkasa omunim hwe ombeye Baumia. So they should all put the blame on Baumia because Baumia na be di ntro. Ntro kese ono ankasa ntimi nka nokore enfanje no. Baumia na di ntro kese through na simu. Emma Nanado, Emma Ubeyi no as vice president. No be man penye be di chire. On trona no di edi nanim besim de. And then the campaign o ye ni nyina se nyan troa na etoli. Enye toli a na esra. Sem nti esra Ghana for eni die kwan so. Ha mumma yen to abapa. Emma President Mahama, the nation builder, obi o ho brase o wotema o bugana for just o do e de mama yi. Ene ne be di chire ba wumi ne be di chire professor David meka okay professor Jane Nano Pukwa Jama yen to abapa enfan yomo no beti ma bo Ghana na condemn team na dey.
There was a few messages now. Was a good evening or about watching you watching Malik live from Dasuma Agege 205. This might be something else. If you get hold of your balls, unless you kill God. Shout out to my wife Emifa. Malik be too much. Nedia were they a buy and Ane
Twin Canasa
Saiki Yako was some information you will
your call
was say more time for him BASINTALE say your more time to 11 p.m.
Yes sir.
Or see we like what he's saying on Hinabampa 20 manen twaso Saiki obeko fia kwa akode unti wada Roma we dey fa channel ma memfa another one be from one man back or Sefi Koku Shaibu was so Hineba tell my Malik we are waiting for him at Serioso on Saturday we are going to have work with him Obakoana
Saturday
yeah almost so pesanka o join it because I believe say Jane Beko General Beko
yeah
aha na omani kamo amane afi na afi na mobo Malik amane wo radio see and TV see there and you send the ayekwa because mudi kan ye ntemo a anka ofa ho adwen
absolutely
em say microphone mudi abaso mo pe numbers so de ne bebre but madaroma yen say nyi Malik de edika ka say ebre bia obefre no bia no on sadaka no but pe kwan papa so na fa no gen number na woni nkomo mo fra mo information when you're very careful. Yeah, ask me that today.
As a very good one say I can assure NDC form share in Ghana form share. Omuntu aba Emmajo Mahama. Ni aka no omunjan share.
Thank you.
We will protect their ballot papers.
Because among fosro
ye be ballot box no ho ban. Ye ntena ho MOB fire 1 and 959 and fire 6. We will not sit down and allow anybody siphon or steal the will of the people. Ye be ballot boxes no ho ban.
Good.
Na me de wa wo hwe bia ye nkoso enye dwumaten. I have said it and I have repeatedly said it. So me de menda endwene one day say NDC is automatically winning the election.
Sure.
Me ye free trim. Because me pese me koso ebo dwuma and that is why ade sa no mote me nka wo wa na mote me nka wo bolaga mote me nka wo bolaga na wote me nka wo Volta region hoy wote me nka wo Volta na wote me nka wo Sojaman. I keep moving na no me ko TV so me pon ya na me ko wa obi hu me was enya wo na anope yo wo TV so na was abedru ha me say yes we are leaving no stone unturned. And let me say this, that I have one of the most fantastic bosses, lawyer Samijinfi.
Yeah.
Wama me leverage, wama ye nyina kwan, say yem didjuma mbwano. And about mo 2 years say entani chino, yegusu tani chisa. And we will ensure that we will deliver success under the administration of lawyer Samijinfi.
Good.
Onwe penye. Onwe a leader and will continue to fight in that direction.
Thank you.
As a communication team, me wo GDA say we will do whatever it takes to communicate your message. A month for manifesto you be launch next week. Saturday coming week.
Sure.
You be launch your manifesto, and that is where the real work will start. Yeah. Comedy so.
Yeah.
Why a warm up and a warm up. Anything you have seen us doing, any communication, a warm up. Now, media, Obianfa pen no marking on the wall. By November, MPP beja towel no area my. By November, mark it anywhere, because actions are by election in the coming days. MPP for Baumiacha say or the Nasabetu Trimuse. Now I can say Kai Masesika because he will see the actions in the coming days. Good. And we are ready for them. Your organization department, your women's wing, the secretariat, the Zongo caucus, the youth wing, everybody is up and doing. Under the sterling leadership of Chairman General Asiedun Ketia, we will deliver victory, not just to the NDC, but to the Ghanaian people. Go out there, keep working. Me ba social media, and I me be her to that me who say for bread. John Mahama is working in the voter. Yeah. Prof. Jane is visiting the markets. National chairman, the campaign will start on Monday.
Okay.
Yes, national chairman will go with the campaign team. On also be TSC Chrome. Wow. And that is why I'm telling you that by November, MPP's campaign will crash. Wow. And when their campaign crash, we will be sailing to and cruising to victory. And we will not sleep. On the election day, we are giving people torchlights. Torchlights. Obiankita torchlights. After 4 p.m. so torchlights. Never fear ballot box. And say, stay that way till the last ballot is counted and scripted. Do torchlights from because they will do everything. System be break it down.
Yeah.
Light be cut off. Ombeye. Yenim.
Yeah.
They thought that me to one and people sending me information. Ombeye say. Yenim.
Yeah.
We know what they will do. We know what they are planning. And a man to a man, they cannot stand.
Yeah.
And so they will use systems like internet going off, light going off. I want to assure Obia, the elections directorate under Omane Boama is up and doing.
Good.
They delivered a signal for us. And they will deliver the election for us.
Good.
And more Bia Bohu say Obinya Kwenya no bedina simpie so a. And I be diabano, and I tonton frama, kasa yen frama, yentuansa na yakasa. Ye kwa senof, omoka ni echin say. Ye duru asenof hotel omoje ye na man e kontokwa because of a mema. Ni omoko ya senof kai but oneba ma menka no kore. Senof no mi twa mu wo MPP executives for hotel. Mi hu ma pa me say why? Ebi mu dide. I say but me no kore. MPP executives. National executives, hotel or Moji and regional executives.
Yes, you know,
campaign. One of the villages. You campaign a year MP for hotel. Mati base, boom. Missing a DNA to us. So not than a club. Champagne or more popping or more. I did here. We have been born because me good in the mass. Nipa mimi hu se otale obi to na osano ono beje mic say ye be diaba no no specs bi also mo kaya no say black specs bi say na obeje na camera ni ye nenu say ono no nipa ono no so ama boom mi wa de che ye opie no mu na nenim ye say wo dia o se ye be wuni aba no mi hwe me say na we no na say wo say pop champagne enjoy. Our national executives know they are deceiving their followers. Wow. MPP followers or more kruma more executives no munye adwuma. Omo to one more dada mo so mo ye adwuma. Omo wane na we twikai na we towe na we yewe omo dada mo. Inti if you follow them na wa they will shebre ko show mon sa we ni be guase on 7th. Inti pe obe bi tena ma John Mahama mbra John Mahama ba na adwuma no busua wa we MPP no wo so benya bia ye na ye nyina ye timi aboa Ghana na kakra ama wafa ntoma pefra nto ne ba me da NDC fo nyina ase
yes ye da
executives obi o hwe bia mesro ma menka dagomba ka na ona albarka ngizani iban le ratama za na woncha 7th December 2024 katsa yina until vote permanent His Excellency John Dramani Mahama koto di Nasara until liab tangbango zo olana na won temten nan gbanjine na won so mata za chia ka ta tabar chana chia ka ta tumda government sheldon bi ngo government biya anyere government sheldon bi no ya government sheldon ka barka ka ci ka sama nuare ka ta die an pato zo don zo izaban wumdema ka wumde dagban le na won temten nan gban jinga na won cha ku tumda ka 7 December 2024 ka His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Zol satliab Zolana ka Ghana ngo to chang de tone me torbi ki ke ngba ki bu ka binu makabre me wurbu nu ki ke jande abora sani kanu kule abora sana antin shun na jakpa mo na be ebe kilige president on 7th December as kama na bi nu man kala ka gbanye kumulala na nkwa anye gbagba anyi kebi anye da anyi tutu jakpa mo na be nala the flag bearer of the NDC ansansana ebeji edishonor ansansana echefo so askoba yilen kanfana angbanye daka banye president na nyimu vote ansamo ansansana askama echefo so ebo so kanfana anyenye jo mahama nan kenye gamonle askama na be worunchu aberunchu na wotamba yato ngbanye to mara kankum nde wurja kwada kankum askoba yu kana to na bala kakmanye ankike apemokata ampemokashato na beji kilige president Ghana to donzo umporeza abora wural breke wonte bi kiketo na on cheliza na on tamya tone na on gafara His Excellency John Mahama ne liaptang bango zo olana me chamu nyina
okay am say ambassador Sampiela send message bi say men kanchiro na papa bi mama nya sempe ofia wo se gazeliba yaliuba now the battle has started and one makayama
nebo
and makansim nuko eti bedase
mezume da ba
nyame enkam ho na onhyira mo
PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV. I see say a lot of people are moving from the traditional media to the social media, and PENDREAM, you are setting the pace because you bring the issues as they are, and the focus on those are the issues. And then Unipa are not ready for just ordinary endorsement. But people want to hear the issues. What are the issues? What are the possible solutions? So for me, I'm endorsing PENDREAM TV. And I'm recommending, sir, Obi Biana who affiliated traditional media and wire board with it, I'm going to live up to expectation. Your next last stop, PENDREAM TV.